Turn that on, turn that on. Switch the overlay. There we go. We're Knight Chronicles 2, and I'm...
They barred the gates?
And I'm staring at his back? Okay. I must have been using him last. So I would assume we have everything straightened out. Let's check skills, make sure we're good on skills. Alright, that's good. Equipment's good. Items? Let's make sure we have like healing potions and such. I think we're good. I think we're gonna be okay. So when I gotta go, where are we? We are currently in Balandor. We are under the castle for, what is it, the third time? And we're trying to figure out how to save Leonard. Kinda messed up. But let's have a look. And I have a quarter shoot.
Your Grace!
Father!
Murderer! What?
That's Kara.
Wretched vessel for a wretched queen. Didn't your father ever tell you not to snoop about? Keep out of this. How is
There she is. That was expected.
How can you be here?
Dragius, I've come to atone for my sins. Prepare to die.
Yeah. I suspected that was gonna be. That's who it was gonna be. That was kind of nasty. Somebody heal Cyrus? Yeah. I don't got a big heal on me, but I can help. It's fine. Because I suspected it was going to be Kara. That's probably the little bunny people who salvaged her from the rubble. And then,
I'll never go astray again.
give me that. I want your power. Yeah, there we go. Oh! Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I can still hit you from a distance, so... There we go. Hi. Look at that. How's it doing on health? Vegas has got almost no health. That sucks. Now, magic-wise, we're kind of low on mana. It's fine, I can take the head. I just need to give some mana out. There we go. got one more assassin left. Take him out. Okay. Oh, look at that. Now if we switch to Kara, then we can do here. Is do a combo. Have her combo herself pretty hard. And that's the fun, just being able to combo herself. Change to Eldore. Items. Mana, not so. That's a lot. Kara's out cold. Oh, bad. This is bad. Jeez. That was just bad. I need to start that way. I need to start by using everyone's AP. That's what I need to do. Because, yeah, we need to start that way. That was my mistake. I didn't start by using everyone's AP. What is this?
They barred the gates?
Alright, that's weird, because it started me from the beginning of that, not the last checkpoint. That's weird. Hold on. Continue. That's kind of weird. Because it should have started from the last save point. Not the beginning of the dungeon. It's kind of odd. That's the first time it's done that. Because most other scenarios that start you at the last save point. Alright, so let's take Kara in. And then see what we can do with that. Let's actually start with Kara. We'll use all of her AP. Switch to Eldore. Use all of his AP. Change to Eldore. He's up front. Casting a spell. There you go. I don't need you, I need you. Right, I need just to suffer through this. So Eldore can get his wax on. And then run. Switch to Bell.
Stay calm. All is not lost.
Oh my goodness. That was even worse than the last time. That was even worse than the last time. Knight. I gotta log out and log back in. I'm stuck at the beginning. That's stupid. Alright, alright. That was even worse than the last round. I don't know what that was about. That was horrible. I just have to get rid of those assassins first. Before I can, do that. Which I can do. I mean, Belle can take care of it, not a problem. She can take those out real quick. So, that's not an issue. Alright, here we go. Alright. Try this a third time.
I know now. You're the real deal.
The trick here, though, is getting through the assassins. Because apparently they're the ones that do the majority of the damage. Eldor's now change to Eldore.
Never go astray again.
And that leaves me with everybody in a much better position. And then one more. It's fine. And now I gotta keep it going. This should be able to do a lot of damage. And now push Vegas into the wall. And then we just need to back to Belle. Oh, good timing. That was so beautiful. And we cleared all of that. I hate this. It can't have someone die. It's like, if X dies, you lose. It makes this fight like 5 times harder. Alright, so we just have to start with Kara. So that she can do her burst. It's the only thing I can do. Let's start with Kara. Do her burst. I use Belle to clear him out. Then use Kara to do her burst against Vegas. And then maybe do both bursts and then pull off.
You're great!
Father!
I think that's probably the best option. mean, these assassins are stupidly powerful. You gotta get rid of them real quick. Kara.
This sword calls for you.
Alright, there's one, and then
I swear I'll kill you myself.
we're gonna change it back to now. I think we lose again.
Thank you.
Alright. Wow. This is stupid. Don't know. I guess our best bet is to, well, maybe? Let me think. I guess we'll have to get another level. I guess that's our best option. Is to work through another level. My tea's too hot.
They barred the gates.
Let the tea cool off. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, I don't need those outside of that revival powder. Definitely need that. Being KO'd. Uncurse. Confined. Freedom. Power powder, that's interesting. Not Leonard. Alright, so I guess we'll just go back to the dungeon again and see if we can level up. because that's probably the only thing we're going to be able to do. It's going to be helpful. And we're currently 51, and I mean, there's pile drivers. Just plowed us into the ground 4 times in a row. So definitely need to consider another avenue here. Yeah, but he definitely needs to go also.
Just have to go around.
So, I guess we'll just go back into the dungeon and kill a bunch of stuff. Positive note, all of the locks are in place. So we don't have to go through that, we just have to go through the headache of killing things. But I don't know how that's going to affect Cyrus. Honestly. Really don't. I don't know if he'll gain hit points from level up or what. Or he might. Holy, didn't work. Bad timing. Alright, so I think our best bet will be to just slaughter everything. Aside from the boss, but we'll avoid the boss, because frankly the boss rooms in this game are disgusting.
This was the day everything went wrong with the world.
So yes.
The Archduke. Our losses were too great.
Alright, let's go this way.
But they left us a purpose. To ensure our people never see a day this full of sadness again.
And over here. So yeah, the strength behind this is nuts. It's the sheer overwhelming problem. Notice that the AI is being dumb again. Yep, the AI is being stupid.
I will put a stop to this.
It always drives me nuts when the AI does that. Because it's horrible. It makes the game so much harder when the AI just refuses to do the little things. It really isn't much. Just the, attacking of a target. It doesn't sound like it should be that complicated. When the player attacks a target, you attack, they automatically go into combat mode, fire. I guess the idea that they really, the logic behind why they wouldn't is to allow you to pull. It's definitely a mechanic that you use in MMOs, where you would take like one character would go out and pull, and then have the other characters stand back.
My insignia will be lost if Valtos perishes.
They just stand back and wait. But in our case, it's not because it's in the way. if they don't attack, then what's the point? I don't know. How much experience do we actually need? Probably a lot. So, of course we do. 20,000 experience points. Yeah, that's what I expected.
Swiftly, Princess. We will keep you from
Small fortune. Oh, well. It's life. We'll be fine. We'll just have to work through it. It actually, yeah. Because they don't use Holy as often as they should. And I don't have Holy on this character. So I guess I'll change.
His grace must not perish.
that.
This day has haunted me far too long.
No.
Calm down. We have a greater goal.
We know, Eldore.
We scarred
Still,
edge.
How can you not want to change what's right before you?
Thank you. Oh, that was beautiful. Cast on the wrong person. Nice. If I'd cast the AoE, at least that would have been something. Alright. Which way do we need to go? South. South. Through here. And we can move on. So yeah, it's a nuisance when you have to grind levels. Especially in this game because they're not easy to grind.
Don't try my patience.
And they're not the easiest things to grind. So.
I'm not impressed.
Yeah, the Sonic Edge is not fantastic here. Goodbye. There we go. So yeah, it's one of those things. You just have to kind of work on it. I think he's got the... Does she have? Doesn't look like it. I'll have to dig it out. Oh, I screwed that up. And that. Come on, get on the ground. There we go.
We've no time to rest. Go.
So what I want to do real quick is for Kara. Can she? No, Mana Leech. She can learn. That's her next spell. So she'll get Mana Leech real soon. So when she levels up, she'll get Mana Leech. And that's her biggest drawback right now, so she doesn't have Mana Leech. Without it, it's a lot harder for her to be able to chain good attacks.
Stay on them.
Now, granted, it's fine for deaths. You know, as long as we're all ganging up on the same target. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. We just have to work through it. I just wish you could set everybody's AI to be a little more aggressive.
Magi bastards!
Can
You
I?
won't do this to Balandor twice.
Can I change their AI? Tactics. Auto. Go all out. Conserve. Stay safe here first. And actually, that might be, I don't know. Maybe for one character for that fight? But... setting anybody to go all out is not really what you want to do. Okay, so we're not going out that entrance, but we can go kill that scout down there. That'll give us some more experience. And since that's what we need right now, I think we just need to have a little more experience.
Don't try my patience.
And that's our biggest need. There we go.
The passageway
But he's
leads into
getting
the castle.
comfortable now.
Quickly.
It was way too hot. Now it's unrealistic. Drink. Alright, so, yeah, it's definitely one of those things. It's gonna take us some time to work through. Okay. Sure, let's just go. Oh wow, that target that's not even near us. I love this AI. This AI is so stupid. Oh, it's better than some, though. Let's see, who had a worse AI? Dot Hack had probably the worst AI I've ever seen. I mean, really, it's like it literally is the worst AI. I don't care if it's the original series or G, either version. The AI was horrible. Now, Link had a decent AI. That was decent. And I was thinking about playing that at some point on the channel, but I said, that's got a decent AI. But, yeah. And
Sometimes I feel the same way as
GU's got a...
Still protect the king. If we hurry.
It's got a story I don't care for. I don't care for the way they told the story. Because the game's got multiple tones. It doesn't work. They did the second tone to soften the aggressiveness of the overarching tone. Yeah, it's definitely a mess.
His grace is in danger.
We're not going through there, we're going this way. So, because this game at least keeps the same tone in the story. It makes everything more consistent than some of the other games that have similar issues. But the biggest problem with this game, though, is since it was designed for online play, they never corrected that. When they went to removing the online play. It didn't give us co-op, it just removed the online play. The biggest issue was it's still configured for you to be playing online. It still expects you to play online. Can I go into the... I can go in here. Oh, good. That means I can get a little bit of free experience. And not have to take on the bosses. Just have a little extra experience. I don't mind taking the boss if I have to. But honestly, the bosses in this game are a pain in the butt. The mini bosses are horrible. I'm not a fan of them. I think they're way stronger than they should be. And you don't really gain that much from them. Yeah, the gains from it are almost insignificant. And that's a shame. Because you figured you'd get way more experience for those big guys than you do. Well, you figure these things drop, what, 100 experience? And they drop like 300 experience or something stupid like that. You know, they drop almost no experience by comparison. So it's like, why would you want to unless you needed to upgrade stuff? And unless you're in endgame equipment, or you're reinforcing endgame or building endgame equipment, there's no reason to farm any of it if you're playing the online. But with this version, we actually have to worry about that because we don't have enough levels often. Oh wow, we annihilated him. Come on. Go. I mean, it's annoying. We'll get through it. We'll get one more level, and then should be able to get we need the butterflyless barrel. Okay, that's kind of weird.
Drakius was already inside the castle.
There we go. Let me go. Anything interesting here? Yeah, there's some items over here. And do we really need the items? No, we don't. But we're going to do it anyway. It's fine. We'll get through it. It's easy enough to get through this. Oh. Oh, just die. just go in like this, so they have to come in. There we go. Let's see if we can get this guy. Come on, da da da. First for me.
You won't escape!
There we go. I think there was a... Here? Yeah, there was. There was a crate here. I think most of this is just garbage items.
Now doubles as a hidden.
They're not really anything. They're not useful for anything. But every once in a while you actually get something useful. And that's when it's good, you know? But you don't get much. And this one here is the exit to go to the other room. I actually don't care about that. I care about is the little planks. Because I need that for the bow. Without the bow, without that, we can't make the bow better. The bow is how we got a character who's got a bow, and in the story she can take out whole airships. Monolith class airships, and in reality, she can't do jack squat. Cause she's so weak. Swear. AI is horrible. Doesn't even open doors. I mean, most AIs, especially the enemy AIs, open doors, you know? It knows to open a door. It's like the characters know to get out of the way when the main character's moving, as to not impede, you know, the gameplay. But this game is its own special insanity. But like I said, it's not the worst. I have seen way worse AIs. I've seen much worse mechanics in games. So there are worse things than that. Thankfully, this is not one of them. Hexagons. We got a barrel here. And we got a barrel here. Really good. Some rough sapphires, some rough rubies. Really? And they got crown jewels and stuff here. I was like, really? Why would there be, you know, jewelry? Especially crown class jewelry. Down here in the prison. It's not like this is a, like a real treasury. I mean, it could have been at one point. I guess that's the theory where you would see, jewels and stuff down here. Is that at one point in time maybe it was a treasury. But honestly, I'm not sure I believe that. I think it's just more like lazy mechanics than anything else. Hey, we love you. Like I said, it's long, it's boring, it's the hard stuff. Come on. Works for me. This one. Okay, Eldore here. Review this.
We must keep the king alive.
Now, that particular down, I don't know what causes that down. It's not like they tell you. I was serious, it's not like they tell you. I just wish there wasn't so much undead down here. To be honest. If it wasn't so many skeletons, this wouldn't be too bad of a crime.
What supplies?
Because the experience is really bad. There are better places to experience. Fortunately, we're here. I mean, theoretically, I could backtrack and go to my backup save, which is before we get here. But that's just, I won't say it's cheating, because it's a valid strategy. But we can do it here. It's gonna take, you know, a lot of kills.
Thank you.
That's all it is. It's just gonna take a lot of kills. It's a nuisance. But at least it's not, you know, impossible. So, it could, plus it could be way worse. At this point, it's just annoying. More than anything else. I don't have.
I will put a stop to this. So much.
Like I said, it's not a lot of experience.
Now we pray.
It's a nuisance. But yeah, whoever designed this skeleton, I want to toss them off a cliff. Because it's a horrible monster design. Now, do I mind having monsters or characters that are resistant to certain types of attacks? Nope. I'm okay with that. I'd be okay with a skeleton, you know, taking less damage from slashing and piercing and more from bludgeoning attacks. Except that there isn't a bludgeoning weapon in this game. Everything is slashing or piercing. So it doesn't even have like, well, there are maces, technically. They're one-handed weapons, and the mace does exist. So yeah, there is one bludgeoning weapon for us.
Please hurry.
but it's not useful. It's not good. It's definitely not as useful as it could be. She just left that. We need 4,000 for him and 4,000. Alright. And about 40 more kills.
I just want some fries.
I guess that's alright. The other option I have is to just ignore their AC and then just use mine. Let one of them go all out in that fight. That's a possibility. I wouldn't do both of them because man is going to be a migraine. But actually, if we, I don't know, if we tell them both just to go use mana and AC. That might solve part of our problem. So there is that. That is an option there. Oh, spider trying to give me a hug. So yeah, that is a viable solution to our problem.
This way, quickly.
Is set the two of them to go all out. And then,
Make your peace.
go from there. And just stay on go. That's the track. They can't manage, you know, 3 people at once. How's it going, George? And that's our issue. They can't manage 3 people at once. Let's see if this is the right timing. Oh, it was the right timing. Sweet. Ah, good. Did you have a good week? This game's kicking my butt, so I'm complaining. Don't mind me. Just struggling to get this next fight through the window. I died on it 3 or 4 times now. And I didn't want to fight through this long ass hallway again. Because normally this game starts you like your last checkpoint. And for whatever reason, this particular event starts you at the beginning of the dungeon, not your last checkpoint. So it's really retarded. Yeah, it's an issue. So what do we have now? We need a couple thousand experience points. 2 repair. repair. I had a good week 3 weeks ago. I found a PS5 at work. Really? That's interesting. I still have no interest in owning a PS5. There's no games on it that I have any desire to play. Most of the games that are on it that I would want to play, I can play on my PC. And granted, my PC is aging. It's not, it's not crapped out yet, so still better than what, you know, I've got going on. So let's do learn skills. She got anything that's useful here that we can pick up? She's currently using a sword. She should have master sword probably. Well, that is apparently a thing. I did not know that that was a thing. Yeah. So apparently I can dual wield. I might have to do that with her. Oh my goodness. Dual wielding. It's a thing. Anyway. So yeah. What we need to do though is we need to set up Eldore's AI. Tell him to go hog wild. Set Kara's AI to go hog wild. Because it'll automatically set me to Bell. So, we'll go with that. And if you haven't seen the movie, I'll let the movie run. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, it's definitely interesting.
Your Grace!
Father!
Murderer!
And this particular
What?
adventure is a pain in my butt. I really do miss out on not being able to do the co-op play.
Wretched Queen, didn't your father ever tell you not to snoop about?
Because we'd be much higher level.
Keep out of this.
And we'd be able to do this a lot easier.
How is this?
Good morning, Kara.
How can you be here?
Dragius, I've come to atone for my sins. Prepare to die.
Yay! Alright, so I am on Bell. They are unleashed. Which means they'll use their ACs.
You're the real Dragius.
And that's fine with me. But I've got to get rid of these assassins. Because they do way too much damage. No, I need the assassins. Otherwise, we're not gonna get through. I think that's all the assassins have.
I'll never go as
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's working okay. I mean, I don't have heal. Item. Heal potion 2. Come on. Heal potion 3.
I swear I'll kill you myself.
Come on, come on, come on. I swear this guy hits like a ton of bricks. Now I need to give Eldore some magic. Swear. I think we're okay. Item, need magic, need magic, need magic. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Guess you can get some magic on these people.
You'll die by my blade for the sins you brought.
Because I have them going like all out right now, and that means they're gonna burn through magic. They're gonna burn through it hard. Great. So I am playing this the way I would play dot hack. I just I'm doing this because I don't want to lose all those level 3 potions. Because if I do the retry, I'll lose all those level 3 potions, and it just sucks. Which is the level 2 ones I wouldn't care, but the level 3 ones are expensive, and I can't buy them here. So, yeah, it's a problem. Alright, well, I guess it doesn't matter. So, yeah, this is my life. Dealing with, probably the worst setup this game has put me against. And the last one was nasty with the dual dragon thing. I just had to figure out how to fight them. But this, it's like, I don't know if I'm just under leveled or just under or if I just don't have the tactics or what. I'm not sure. I'm thinking it's like level. I think it's just level. Unless somebody else has an idea. The only thing I can think of is that we just need
On the gates.
a little more level here in order to be able to beat this. Unfortunately, this dungeon's full of these stupid skeletons, which only give 150 experience points each. So we don't really gain that much experience. Thankfully, we don't need that much. We only need about 3 or 4 grand
This sword calls for you.
to get a level. Which is fine, but it does mean I have to go basically through the whole flippin' dungeon.
The passageway leads into the castle.
And then come back, go back all the way down to the other side, come all the way back. Just to level. It's horrible.
Don't try my patience.
I can see if the big guys give any significant experience. I don't think they do. They should be doing like maybe 250. And in that time, I could have cleared like 4 or 5 of these guys. That's the problem with the big ones. They're not really worth fighting. They're not with the experience, they're not with the money, not with the items. Now, you need the items, but they're not really worth it. It's life, I guess. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out eventually. I don't know. And honestly, the biggest thing we need is like defense. That would be like the biggest thing we need, some more defense. But
His grace must not perish. This day has taken me far too long.
Calm down.
yeah, and
We know, Eldore, but still.
the thing is, like, yeah, this day, we can't fail this day. But the problem is, this is our 3rd time? 4th time? Wait, hold on. Let me think. Third. Yeah, it's the 3rd time through this guy. It's horrible. It's our 4th time. It's the 3rd time in this particular dungeon. And it's our 3rd time on this particular day. You should figure, we were here when Leonard got his knight the first time. And that's your character, Leonard, and Yulie. Oh, and Eldore, because Eldore's in the room too. So he was here at that point, as well as the princess. The 2nd time we came back, it was to get the Fire King's crest. And we had everybody on that trip.
Don't get overconfident.
No, we didn't have everybody. We didn't have, Caesar. Caesar and Kara were in the match. But we had, again, your character, Belle. And we had Eldore. And we had, Leonard. And Yulie. We're all on that particular excursion. And this trip, we have your character, Eldore, Kara, Cyrus, and the princess. So at this moment in time, Kara's here twice. Your character's here 3 times. Eldore's here 3 times. The princess is here twice. Cyrus is here twice. Leonard is here twice. And Yulie is here twice. Man, the time paradoxes that could ensue if everybody was to eat themselves. Holy hell. Man, enough Kara meets herself. And honestly, it's bad enough that Kara meets herself. That's already paradox ensuing.
Please hurry.
Alright, so Kara gained enough points for Leech. Now, Leech is useful. She is using a cleaver at the moment, so let's go ahead and level up cleaver a little bit. I give it a little more prowess and cleaver. I should do a little more damage. So that's gonna help. Actually, I need to set her up. So I have that terrain ability on this bar. That'll make it a lot easier to work. So we combat her edit commands. Train. There. And that'll take care of that. That I don't think there's anything else here. Attack down, defense up, resistance up, magic down. You know what though? Let's put those stances up. Because she might actually use those. without me having to dictate that she use them. So that's the thing we can check. Right, and Eldor's coming up soon.
The final insignia will be lost if King Valtos perishes.
And goodbye. Now, is one level going to be enough? I don't think so.
We're wasting strength.
I think we're going to need 2. I do think we're going to need 2 levels in order to make this work. Because we just need the passive hit point. Is it gonna help that much? I don't think so. But I've seen 1 or 2 levels in this game be a huge difference in whether or not we win. Which makes me think that they actually use level capping as part of the metrics to determine how much damage you do and how much damage you receive. It's a standard MMO trope. Using level mechanics allows them to deal with scaling in a way that benefits higher levels. It also normally is tied to how much experience you gain from a fight. So like if you're on level, let's say you're level 20, and we'll say that you can go plus or minus 5 levels. That's fine. That's pretty standard. But so you can go plus or minus 5 levels. Now, big problem here is that while you can go plus or minus 5 levels, if you're minus 5, if the target is 5 levels below you, then you gain little or no experience. You gain, which means there's no reason to fight them. And if they're 5 levels or more popular, then you stand no chance of defeating. This is a common way of scaling. So, with this scaling in mind, this game does, I think, uses levels as far as scaling metrics, but they don't scale the experience. So, if these guys, they have 150 experience points, they will always have 150 experience points. Oh, in this case, it's 115. It is scaling, I think. Actually, take it back, maybe it is scaling the experience.
Cyrus, I feel the same way as you.
We can still protect the king.
Oh, I thought it didn't scale the experience. Maybe it is scaling it. Because it was 144 before I leveled up. And it's 115 now. So what are Belle and Eldore getting? his adrenaline rush. Weapon talent. Speed raises when hit points drop. Actually, I think we might save for that. Because that looks pretty nasty. But honestly, I think that's gonna be pretty nasty, I think. That also might be useless. But yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty nasty for him. I think we'll save for that.
Drakius was already inside the castle.
Alright, there we go. There we go. And we can roll on through. I know, for anybody who's watching who wants to see the story, this is kind of boring. Because I need to do some leveling, which is unfortunate. It is definitely unfortunate. But, unfortunately, it's the way it works. There we go. I said I'd like to get one more.
Aware. The monster's in here with us.
You know. It's... I'm not happy about having to do it here, of all places. Because these things are such low level. And apparently I was wrong, and it does scale. So, yeah, that's a... interesting issue. It's like, that thing's 163. I don't know. This lizard... 163. This particular skeleton... 115. So, yeah, it does look at the scales, unfortunately. That stinks. But thankfully, there's some stuff in here that's actually giving some good experience, so.
You scum. Step aside.
So that's, you know, at least functional. I wish it was, you know, better experience. But this game's got some really bad experience scaling. At this point in the game. And we're getting close to the end. And the experience scaling's terrible. Because some areas still give like around 200 or 300 experience points. But they're not the areas they send you to. If that makes sense. You know, you were there like for one event, one endeavor, and then you don't go back there. And now we have to deal with, you know, being over-leveled for the trash and under-leveled for the boss. And as I said, it was definitely designed for you to do the online play at this point.
I'm coming.
The first game wasn't. The first game, if you actually played it as it was originally released, was if you did the online play, it was to your advantage, but it wasn't required in order to level up to play. Unfortunately, the second game went more into the online play because they realized that people liked the online play more than they liked single player. So for the second game, they leaned more into the online play. But in normal circumstances, it wouldn't be a big deal. Unfortunately, it is a huge problem when they took out the online play. So much they left in the co-op play, where you could host a session. And not have to do the GeoNet login. I mean, it's not like it was, you know, online where you can play across platforms. And they took out the online, the servers. There's still plenty of online content within by default.
If you don't challenge me, how will I get any better?
So, there was still plenty they could have left in. But, like I said, it's gonna be a little bit. It's horrible.
Sound like wishful thinking.
Oh. What I will probably have to do though is after I get out of this dungeon, I might actually have to try to do some of the group combats, the group's content solo, in order to try and get better experience. It's an option. It's not going to be pretty. I probably won't complete any of it. But it is an option. At least then it's, you know, a fixed flaw. And I wouldn't actually be going into... Well, the thing is, though, I'm gonna assume we'll be leveling up your other characters along the way. Because it kind of would defeat the purpose if it didn't.
Retrospection. This shall be retribution.
It's okay. We'll live. We'll get through it. And I am curious for the explanation of how Kara's won. And we suspected she was going to. Only because she's the main character, and in most games, the main characters don't die. They just get phased out for a few minutes. Now, there are games where it does, like Legend of Dragoon. You actually do lose one character. So you actually lose one character and replaced by somebody else. And you have one character phased out in favor of somebody else. So there's that. But most cases, you don't. Now, granted, it's not all, because you figure Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy IV, I believe it was. Had. Oh, I wanted to go to March.
We will keep you from harm.
Like 6 characters that were playable, 5 or 6 characters that were playable, that, you know, died throughout the campaign. At least 4 that died throughout the campaign. Well, we can do here. Let's do that. Do that. 5 powder. Don't think. Oops. Let me check those items real quick. I think she's got something in here we don't want. Okay. So that gives them a little bit of health versus the herb, which gives them probably half health. Yay. Items. Storage. Equipment storage. Do you have a house leave? That might be okay. With the house lever in hand. With her other sword. That might do what we need. Well, I don't know for sure. But
I am coming, Father.
I don't know how dual wield works. None of the attacks seem to imply dual wielding as a functional element. So There is that.
Trying to leave your elders in the dust?
Is there any more monsters? Not respawning. It's kind of unusual. They normally respawn. That's not good. I mean, even the skeletons are better than nothing. Oh, here we go. We just didn't go far enough for them to respawn yet.
You won't escape!
At least we get about, 2/3 of the dungeon is respawned. That's good. That is something. So we can work back this too. Now, is it really going to be an experience? I don't know. It does give me enough to level this up. But at least it's enough to... Sorry, I didn't break. At least it's enough to put us towards the way. And that's important.
I'm not impressed.
I swear. Yeah, you, come here.
No walking away from this one.
Ah, the joys of the AI being paired. But it's okay. We'll get through it. Weird AI, I don't know. So I'm currently trying to decide what is next. Because this game's only got a couple of events left. Because once we get now we have Kara. She's not gonna get her arc back yet. Because then she'd be stealing it for herself, which doesn't make any sense. Then that would cause a paradox. So her past self is gonna run away. And this probably sets herself on the self-doubt train that ultimately puts her into where she is now. By doubting the Emperor and whatnot. And fighting herself would have done that. It's a really easy way to put yourself into a quandary.
Wasting strength.
Especially when time travel's involved. It's kind of weird. So the reality is she would have known that they went back in time. Yeah, she fought herself once before. So that would have caused serious angst in her brain. I don't know how I would feel about that. Meeting yourself in the past. being yourself in the present from your future. And not knowing or understanding how or why.
Is the king
It would change your whole perspective on your current goals. It would cause you to question, you know, why you would have changed your position. So it's definitely a thing that is important to get answers to. Is that gonna be the right timing? Nope. I swear. I just want these things to die. This is one of those things that the old school cheat code systems were fantastic for. Because back then you could set yourself up for, you know, insanely high experience gains, or just physically set your levels to max, just so you could move through faster. I know it wouldn't work on this game because this game had an online component. But it would still be one of the things that it was. Benefit for all games were designed like that. Especially when you could get that cheat code. It works. It's fine. Is it that big of a deal? No. Just a nuisance. Because we ended up spending the whole day today just trying to gain some level. It's fine. I mean, normally you would do that. So you would have level up experience days. But you don't work the story. And you just work it out. Unfortunately, the way Knight Chronicles 2 is structured, the grind is crumpier because the experience is scaled for like 5 to 10 levels, and actually like 15 to 20 levels below you. Like this zone, you first come into it when you're, what, 35? Yeah, because it's the first zone you go into. And then when the first zone you enter, so it's like it's about 35, maybe 40. And then you come back when you're a few levels later. And now we're 10 levels past that. And we're still fighting level 35 monsters. just work our way towards the end of the dungeon. We'll save there and evaluate. How much time we have. If there's not enough time left, I'm not gonna put us through the fight again. If there is time, we'll do it. But I want to at least, like, you know, 3 minutes, whatever. Because it's gonna be a long story, like, then we're gonna have to find the next save point, so it looks like what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to suffer through these skeletons, do some level grinding offline. Sucks. Because it means I'm probably going to spend like a whole day just farming some in this place because it's so slow. But it's okay. It'd be worse. Like I said, with Dot Hack, I had to do that basically every couple of weeks. Every couple of weeks I had to do an out-of-sight level grind for the recordings, because if I didn't, the viewers would have had to sit through me basically farming for, what, like 8-10 hours every couple of weeks? Because that's literally what it took to level up. I had to level up, I had to gear up, and it would take 8 to 10 hours. It was horrible. And this game looks like it's going to be about the same. I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to just suck it up and do, get a few more levels offline, because it's taken basically all of today to get one level. Well, about 1.5. 1.5? Is that what we're looking at? Yeah, about a level and a half. And we still need probably 2 or 3 more levels before we can finish that fight. At least 1. Because we need to get care of at least 1. And I want Belle to be dual wielding. That looks awesome. God, that's gonna be an awesome feature. Alright, so time is... Alright, well, I'll save. We'll give it one more go, regardless of whatever happens. We'll see. Alright, so heal and repair. Repair. Skills. Eldor's got some points. He can't use them because we're going for that fast sword skill. And we'll save. just in case we blow it, I'm gonna save in slot 2. And if we succeed, we'll go through the story and we'll get to the next save point. If we fail, then we'll probably end it there. So, right. And I did leave me a save outside the throne room in case I really had to bail and then go somewhere else to level up. So I did leave that as an option. I don't think I'm gonna need it. Alright, so let's do a personality shift. Set Elder's tactics to all out. Set Kara's to all out. We'll go do the story. We'll skip it. Skip the story. Since I've got several versions of that recorded now. And this will be over on YouTube when everything's said and done. So yes, for those of you
Your Grace!
who aren't following me on YouTube, you can go over there and catch any past episodes of any game I've played live or any video that I've done. That was a good scene to catch. Or anything that I've done outside of it.
I know now. You're the real Draghi.
Kara?
So, come on. The trick here is focusing on these assassins. That's the trick. Is focusing on the assassins. Once you're out of assassins, then you're okay. It's a track.
We're not too late. I swear I'll kill you myself.
Nice. That's it. Cyrus is dead. Cyrus has no defense. He's got no hit points. He's got no defense. The minute you lose one character, you're done. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to sort this out and come back next week with a solution. So, thank you for dropping in. I greatly appreciate it. And, we'll do this again next Saturday, as always. And maybe we'll do something else along the way. So, have a good night, and thank you for dropping in.